Verily. The courtyard glimmered under a cold moon, pale stone shining beneath the clash of steel. Lord Percival Thornwick III lunged with practiced arrogance, and his blade pierced the stranger's chest clean through. The man collapsed, paused, and then sat right back up with a mildly annoyed expression. "Good heavens," the stranger said, dusting off his vest. "For a strike to the heart, that was disappointingly lackluster." Percival stumbled back. "I stabbed you." "Yes, sloppily. Matthias, by the way." With a furious snarl, Percival lunged again, running Matthias through a second time. Matthias fell, groaned, then rose with a sigh. "You speak to your servants like they're disobedient furniture," he said, brushing dirt from his sleeves. "I've seen you thank a horse more sincerely than the woman who carried your dinner tray." He paused, then added, "Your sword posture also resembles a drunk scarecrow. Full of bravado, absolutely no technique." Percival shrieked and stabbed him again, blade buried deep. Matthias sat up as if waking from a nap. "You lecture the town on honor," he said calmly. "Yet last week you hid behind 3 guards because a baker questioned your tax hike on flour." "It was a riot," Percival barked. "It was one woman with a rolling pin," Matthias corrected. "You fled like a startled goose, if a goose wore frills and perfume and narrated its own reflection. Another charge, another impalement, another resurrection." Matthias stretched his neck, wincing. "You treat every woman in this duchy like a decorative vase, pretty, silent, and expected to stand where you put them." "Lies," Percival snapped. "Oh, your last fiancé left notes. One described kissing you as embracing a lump of wet laundry." He tapped his chin thoughtfully. "Honestly, I've seen barn doors with more sensual intuition." Percival slashed Matthias across the chest. Blood flew. Matthias swayed, then straightened with a put-upon sigh. "You gave 1 loaf of bread to the orphanage last winter and have mentioned it at every dinner party since. 47 times, if the rumors are to be believed." "That was generosity," Percival snapped. "That was performance," Matthias replied. "You don't do good deeds, Percival. You perform announcements of good deeds, preferably while standing on chairs." Percival roared and drove his sword straight through Matthias's back, the blade jutting out his chest in a brutal spray. Matthias looked down at it. "Oh, for the love of—" He slid himself off the blade and turned around, glaring. "You broke a stable boy's hand last night because he dropped your glove." "A glove, Percival. A piece of leather." The Lord paled. "And then you scolded him because his crying was off-key." Matthias tilted his head. "For the record, it was perfectly in key. More melodious than your shrink of a voice." He stepped closer, voice dropping to something cold and ancient. "That was the moment I decided you deserved to die." Percival backed away. You're not human." Matthias smiled, slowly, wide. His eyes darkened to obsidian. His skin tightened and paled. His jaw extended, reshaping itself. 2 long curved fangs bared. His voice deepened with the weight of centuries. "I have been many things in 500 years. A sinner, a monster, a scholar, a lover, a killer." He raised his sword with gentle, final grace. "But even I am not an obnoxiously self-important twat." The blade slid home, and Matthias whispered the last words Percival Thornwick III would ever hear. "Verily, you are a twat." Percival did not rise again. If you like this little slice of mayhem, hit follow for more dark fiction. And if you want the full nightmares, grab Karl Otto's Dark Anthology volume, one on Amazon or Kindle. Thanks for listening, and stay curious in the dark. Karl Otto's Dark Anthology, where your nightmares breathe.